Now, at some point, once we get through working on the job, and this really doesn't matter if the mechanics are writing the information onto a work order, onto a sheet of paper, or if all of the information is getting logged into the system as the work order is being worked on. Someone has got to come along and take a look at the information on the job, make sure that everything is filled in, finish everything up, and then complete the job. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to actually go about doing that. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to take a look at the work that we were supposed to do. And so we're going to go ahead and edit the job on the work order and see what we have here. Obviously, someone misspelled tune-up. And so we have the unit that this job is attached to. We probably, if we did any pickup and delivery, we want to select the rate that we're charging them, and then whether we picked it up and or delivered it. We've got our shop materials, EPA, our discount if we're going to give them a discount, any billable hours that we have billed for this particular labor. If there's any sublet labor involved, then we can select the sublet labor supplier here, put in the amount, and Lizzie will actually create a purchase order for us to pay that vendor or that supplier once we're done with this work order. We're going to have the service required information that would have been typed in when they came in, and then we'd also have a paragraph of information here of what we did to complete the work on that particular job. So to finish a job up, all we're really doing is making sure that everything is filled out properly and that we're charging for everything that we had on that particular job. Now, before we actually complete the job, we want to go ahead and take a look at our internal labor pages. And to do that, we're going to click this little wrench set here. And that's going to show us a list of the time and who actually worked on the job. Now, this allows us to run mechanic or technician performance reports, and it also allows us to keep track of accurate costing on that particular work order, so we know exactly how much money, or pretty close to how much money, we actually made on that work. So to fill this out, we just select the mechanic that did the work, select how many hours it took them to do the work, and then we add that information to the work order. Now, this is internal labor, not anything that the customer is going to see. It's just what we build on that particular job, so that we keep track of the time each mechanic's working and how efficient they are at doing their work. Now, once we have done all of that, the last step is to actually click this icon here to complete the work. Once we select that, it'll ask if we're sure we're going to do it. And at this point, the job is completed and we can pay this work order. You can't pay a work order until you've actually signed off on all of the jobs being done. Another thing that happens once you complete this job is that the job will now be in the next batch of technician performance reports if you want to pay your mechanics based on their performance. So until you actually complete the work on that job, your labor times don't actually show up on the technician performance report. So this is another step in getting that done as well. But that's really all there is to completing a job. And then once all of the work has been completed, Lizzie will send them an email if you've told her to, or you can email a receipt to the customer by clicking the link up here at the top. And obviously you have to have their email address in order to do that.